What's going on, YouTube? How you guys doing? My name is Mr. Gigi. Please like and share and comment on the video. This is the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. I understand it's been quite some time since I uploaded a video, but hell, it's worth a try. You understand? If you hear some noise in the background, that's my daughter. She's in the middle of assisting me with cooking breakfast. Yes, she is. She's 12 years old, still learning. So anyway, you guys, please like, share, and comment. We're just having a really interesting breakfast this morning. Some buttermilk biscuits, turkey bacon, beef sausage, eggs, cheesy eggs. So, but anyway, though, without further ado, I want to get into the topic. Today's topic I want to talk about is online dating. Online dating in particularly North America. And remember, I always say in my other videos, North America, I specifically talk about Canada, United States, okay? Not necessarily Mexico, no, okay? And the bordering different islands, you understand? And the United Kingdom, you understand? And I talk about these three countries heavily is because of the simple fact that, as you can see, more and more toxic behavior, fucked up behavior from feminism, female nature, is actually occurring a lot. You understand? So without further ado, I'm going to deep dive into this shit. Again, please like, share, comment the video. Share the hell out this video. I appreciated my single moms video. You guys seen, man, I got a lot of comments in that thing. That thing was popping. So anyway, keep up the good work. Share it on Twitter. Share it on a lot of Facebook groups. I appreciate it. I need the subs. I need the different interactions and comments. I appreciate it, you guys. Shit, But anyway, without further ado, let's talk about the online dating of North America. And then I'm going to talk about international dating. And I want to talk about some of the red flags you want to look for. And then also, too, what decisions you should make as far as traveling, preferably globally, versus, having to settle for a modern day woman in North America or the United Kingdom. Okay. So I'm going to tell you up front, when it comes to online dating, these dating apps and dating websites and social media has fucked up. I mean, fucked up the dating game. Okay. Guys are getting to the point where it's saturating the dating market, and right now it's getting to the point that the pool of women is getting like very, very limited, where it's almost like a ratio out here of like 4-to-1, where there's every one female, there's like 4 dudes, man. It's getting like saturated as hell, okay? And it's not like, guys are not out here trying to pull women. It's just too many goddamn dudes, too many, okay? And I sat down with some of these women, both over the phone, online, and in person, okay? And they've shown me their inboxes of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guys hitting them up all the goddamn time after maybe a good 30 minutes or sooner of just uploading a profile, which lets me know if hundreds of guys are hitting these women up, you understand, they can have any of us replaced within minutes of being in a relationship, dating, or marriage. You understand? A lot of that shit's going on. You understand? Okay. Hypergamy is at its very, very highest right now. You understand? Okay. I personally experienced where we could date online. I meet this woman online, and we could be in a conversation. And what's interesting, right? And I'm specifically talking about the North American regions in the UK. This is real. And you could talk to them and give them a compliment. Let's say you talk to the woman and say, hey, you have a beautiful smile. She will ghost you. She will fucking ghost you. Or you can give her a compliment of, hey, I really like your photos, right? And she'll get offended of it. You mean to tell me that you trying to say that I'm some ugly bitch or whatever? Man, that's not the case. It's pretty fucking sickening, when you agree. And then you got women who where you can have a conversation with them and everything's going good, but they will ghost you and disappear. And the reason why, because they got access to hundreds of other guys. You understand? That's where you get the mentality of the woman with the highest egos of, I ain't chasing no man, I don't have to come after them or whatever. But which is interesting is because online, when you talk to another woman overseas, it's kind of a different approach, where if the woman is interested in you, she's going to engage in that conversation. She will, okay? No matter how long. Could be a week, could be a few months, could be days, hours. I don't know. It just really depends on your circumstance with that woman and where's her mental stability at, okay? But it's a little different because, see, the women across seas, they're more humble, okay? But what I will tell you this about the red flags over there. I'll give you an example like the Philippines, okay? You can talk to those women, but what will happen is they will busy up their schedule. Oh yeah, they will busy up and occupy their schedule to the point you won't hear from these motherfuckers for weeks, months, I'm telling you, man. And they will tell you up front in the beginning they don't have anything to do, they're not occupied, they're not busy, and to kind of find out this motherfucker got like 3 jobs, a family, a sick father, or grandma who's missing a leg, some type of excuse, and they pop back in your life like nothing happened. Nothing happened, like it's crazy, man, for real. So you guys want to kind of be careful with the online dating, as far as international and national. And I have to say this, because not only there's too many scams going around, but there's also people who are looking for vulnerable men in particularly, that's going to fork over that cash, who's going to find whatever guy that is out there who's going to humble himself to feel sorry for her fucking needs, okay? I say don't really hand over any money to these goddamn women. Just don't do it, okay? Especially if you haven't met them in person. Now, theoretically speaking, let's say you talk to this woman, I don't know, a good amount of time, 60 days or whatever, and she's consistent with her communication, she's not shown any signs of red flags and things like that, then it's up to you. You understand? If you want to, hand over some money as far as like helping out here and there, like a virtual date. You might want to send her $10, $20, whatever, so she can have a virtual date with you online. You understand? On video, she's eating her food, you're eating her food, you're eating your food, you've treated or whatever, and you guys having a conversation. Some of the red flags I've also discovered too was like, I would say like Facebook, for example. You go to the Facebook dating, and I noticed there's been a whole bunch of sudden Asian women just popping up in the fucking profile feed. Yeah, shitload of that shit, okay? But what's happening is they'll pop up in the feed like they're local to you, but come to find out these motherfuckers are overseas, right? And hey, I tell you guys, man, don't fall for it. I'd say, if you're still dating online or whatever, just delete them and just move on to the next one. You understand? Just go, okay? All right? It's not necessarily worth it. And some of them are actually looking to expose you. Oh, yeah. They're looking to get videos of you talking to them, so then they can threaten and say, hey, well, I can expose this to you and everybody else for a fee. You see where I'm going with this shit? I told you there's a lot of scamming going on, so you're doing all types of things on video or whatever. They will try to expose it to get money, because you got to remember, some of those countries are second and third world countries, and they're not financially in a position to help their family out. So they're going to do whatever the fuck they can to scam you, to rob your ass or whatever it is, because they got to survive. They got family to take care of, and they can give a fuck about what your feelings are. They can care less. You understand? So please be careful, you gentlemen. Please be fucking careful. Okay. Now let's get back over to North America. What I figured about North America is this: you're going to see an army, and I mean an army of single moms, and you're also going to see women with psychological problems on those dating sites. Okay, you will. Okay. They're not going to tell you this shit. They're not. But what they will tell you is what you want to hear. The biggest one I always hear is, I'm tired of games. I'm tired of games. I'm tired of guys lying. I'm tired of games or whatever, right? You'll hear that. You will see that in their profile. You'll see the my kid comes first, my family comes first. All these things that come first before you, right? Those are women, in my opinion, they're not looking for dating. They're not looking for relationships or whatever, right? They're just looking for attention and validation, you know. And if you provide her with sex, if you provide her with dating time or whatever, right? That's on you, you know. But at the same time or whatever, you know, just know for a fact that, again, in this country, especially with single moms, you'll never be a fucking priority. Never be a priority. You understand? My daughter's 12 years old, and she's actually seen this shit live, okay? You know, where a man is never a priority. You know, she'll put her career first, her kids first, her family first, you know, but never, ever, ever priority, okay? Give me one moment. I have to ask my daughter a question. How can I help you, baby?
Do you want me to melt this in the microwave?
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, cool. Yeah. Remember I told you she's cooking? Yeah, she's cooking. All right. So anyway, you'll never be a priority, you guys. You know, so if you're not going to be a priority to her, you must be a priority to you. You understand that? You know, another thing with online dating you also want to avoid is people who give you their phone number and say text me. Okay, I consider that as a red flag. And the reason I consider it a red flag is because if we started off online, and after we start off online and I'm asking for the phone number and they turn around and texting, the first thing I'm thinking of is what the hell you got to actually hide? You know, is this person married? Is this a fucking guy? A dude, you know, posing as a woman? Or if this is a big fat ugly chick that's posing as a beautiful woman, you don't know. These are the flags, gentlemen, that I want you to look out for when you're online dating. You understand? Now, as a priority, you want to try your best to not necessarily just continue to online dating. No, your goal is to set up meetings for these people in person. You want to. You understand that? Meetings in person, all right? And or video, okay? Depending on what your circumstances are. You understand? Okay? Because you don't know if this person's already married, already got somebody. You don't know if this person is posing as a dude. You don't know. You don't fucking know. Okay? So, anyways, though, make sure you show precautions on online dating, both locally, nationally, and internationally. You understand? Okay? Another thing, let's go back to international, is I noticed when I talked to some of these women, they have what we call loads, okay? And I did not know what a load was until I talked to women from Africa and women from Asia. Now, a load is where they actually have to purchase internet data on a prepaid plan. They pay per day or pay per week, okay? Where like majority of us in North America, we pay about a month. You know, we pay about a month, or we pay semi-annually, whatever it may be, whatever. And we got like top providers out there, T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, etc. You know, and then there's also, you know, second and third party partners that partner with them that use their cell phone towers, and still we get unlimited internet, unlimited data, you know, unlimited Wi-Fi. You understand? Okay. You know, Spectrum, you know, Google Fiber, you know, we can go down that, you know, for, you know, different types of companies, but these are the top providers we have. Okay. You go in those other countries, they don't have those goddamn providers. Not necessarily, no, they got their own, but they don't have the efficiency that we have. Okay. So whenever a woman tells you guys that I don't have a load, can I have some money to get a load? Are you going to send me money for a load or whatever? That's all a red flag. Anytime that she's actually if she's in a position to ask your ass for money and she hasn't even had a good conversation with you a good week or some shit, something's wrong with that picture. You want to avoid that motherfucking woman as much as possible, okay? You don't need to be financially forking out money to a damn woman you don't know. For what? You don't give money out, give it to a goddamn charity. Fuck that shit, okay? All right? Another thing also, too, about these loads or whatever is, okay, a lot of them are not financially in the position, right, to pay for, you know, loads in a per month basis or anything like that. So they got to buy it per day. You understand? if she can't consistently keep up communication with you on the internet, but call herself trying to look for a guy on the internet, you understand that? What's the point? Why are you even on there, or whatever? And they don't think that way. They figure, well, let me try my hopes. And then maybe 2-3 weeks later, and I get money to speak for about a day or two, then the same guy beat her, and the actual statistics of that stuff, or the chances of that stuff happening, is very low. Because if a guy is in the United States and he needs to have sex or whatever, he's going to get that shit or whatever, right? But he's not going to stick around and be faithful to some chick online, if you're trying to entertain a long distance relationship, and think he's not going to go have sex. He's going to have it. And that's what some of those women do not realize, that, even if you're dating online, they do not realize this shit. You understand? So, but what I want you guys to really understand, and truthfully really understand, is that this dating online thing can be a very, very dangerous thing. It can be very risky. So I want you to be careful. You understand? Be fucking careful out there. All right? Again, I apologize for the noise in the background. We're cooking food and everything, so just bear with me, okay? So anyways, another thing I want to address about online dating, though, is please, you guys, do everything in your power to actually meet these people on video, over the phone, in person, okay? All right? The signs I look for is inconsistency of communication. They're very inconsistent. They're ghosting you. They're disappearing on you, popping up, gone, or whatever. It's not worth it, gentlemen. It's not worth it, okay? It's definitely not worth it, too, if by chance that you got to go through hoops and hurdles just to communicate with this person. You understand? Now, you got to understand the time zones in those areas are different. They're different. So if you're here in the United States and we're dealing with one particular time zone, they're dealing with at least anywhere between 10 to 14 hours ahead of you. You understand that? So you got to kind of factor that in also, too. So anyways, though. Oh, my daughter needs me again. What's going on?
Do you want me to put the biscuits into the oven now?
Yes.
Do you need me to set it to something different?
No.
Alright.
So, but anyway, listen, you guys. I want you guys to pay attention. In life, man, we only got one life to live, and I want you guys to fucking enjoy that shit, okay? On my last few videos, I talked about the passport. You need to get your passport. You need to get your money together and travel. There's a lot of dating coaches out there who are encouraging you, particularly black dating coaches and pickup artists, who are encouraging you to stay here and deal with online dating, deal with having game, deal with women who have multiple kids by multiple kids' dads, women who are damaged goods, women with all the tattoos, piercings, all that crap, you understand? Instead of going across seas and finding a beautiful woman. Now, there's other ways you can actually find these beautiful women, and it's not necessarily just online. You just got to literally get a ticket, get your money together, put the time and effort in, and just literally go. Just go. You understand? So, I tell you guys this, and I mean this, it's because of the simple fact that for them it's bad for business. It is. Okay, and it's bad for business also for online dating too, if you think about it, because on the online dating, they got a percentage of us guys who are spending money on there for those sites to get certain subscriptions to talk to these women. Okay, for the dating coaches, the average course they have is anywhere from $300 up to roughly $5,000 for a course just to learn some bullshit that's a high probability of not working. Okay. But for you to have the audacity to actually go against the grain and spend, I don't know, $3,000 on a trip to go to Thailand, Philippines, Brazil, or the Ukraine, right? Or Kenya in Africa, and to have a time of your life and to deal with an abundance of women. Because remember, like I said, the United States matrix, North American matrix is in reverse. Instead of you dealing with a ratio of 4 men to 1 woman like here, where it's a saturation of dudes, you go out there, it's like 6 to 1, where it's like for every 1 guy, there's like 6 women. And the local guys, man, they're not even choosing up on those guys like that, man. They just not, man. Or the guys don't want them. You know, it's different. You see where I'm at? So I just want you guys to kind of understand this from that standpoint. That's why I really encourage you guys to get your passport and travel. You know, the passport brothers, the travel brothers in the Red Pill community, I get on a lot of these streams volunteering, and I hang out in the comment section a lot, you know. And yeah, we interact a lot, man. And a lot of the stuff, right, the receipts, the evidence, right, it's all right there, you know. Shout out to One Master Teacher. Shout out to Carlos, the Red Pill Traveler brother. Shout out to Black Man's Travel, BMT. And shout out to Yish Giannis, okay? And shout out to The Boss. Go to these channels, The Boss, his channel too. And you guys want to subscribe to these channels. You also want to share these channels. You can learn more about travel, more about female nature, more about investments, more about finance. You understand? To protect yourself. You understand that? So anyway, I'm going to get ready to close this out, but I want to tell you guys right now, when it comes to online dating, be very careful. And try not to put yourself in harm's way to keep handing over money and resources to people, right, that are going to put themselves in position to take advantage of you. You understand that? Even these dating sites, dating coaches, pickup artists or whatever, and women across seas and women locally, they will take advantage of you. You got to remember, a lot of these people are not financially fortunate like some of us guys. So you have to understand it. It's nothing personal. It's business. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Have a good morning. I'm about to get ready to eat my breakfast. And then after that, I'm about to watch the Kansas City Chiefs game and the Steelers game playing the playoffs. This is 2022 of January. You guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Smash the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Peace.